Hi guys, and welcome to my WWE Crown Jewel reaction video. So yes, last night we had WWE Crown Jewel, and I would have done my reaction last night. Unfortunately, I had work. I was just too tired, so I watched the show, went to bed, and now it's early in the morning. I'm gonna do it now. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to watch the whole event, so I just watched the main matches, the matches I was most looking forward to. So there were a few matches here I didn't watch, but I'm gonna quickly tell us the winners and stuff like that. But for the main matches, like the big matches, especially the main event, are the matches I watched. So to kick off the show, we had the 20-man battle royal, which I didn't see, but I heard it was good. And Humberto Carrillo won. I did predict Humberto Carrillo to win that battle royal with my friends. So yeah, because he's having he had a match of AJ, didn't he, on Raw? A very good match. So yeah, he last won by eliminating Eric Rowan. So yeah, Humberto Carrillo was going to face AJ later on in the night. Fair enough. I think they're really getting behind him, aren't they? Like as a new big talent. I mean, he is very talented, Humberto Carrillo. I didn't realize how good he was till I saw his match with Seth Rollins. Then on to the main show. So to start this show, we got a singles match for the WWE Championship. Yes, we got Brock Lesnar going up against Kane Velasquez. Yeah, this kicked off the show. So I was like, okay. So I guess that means there's gonna be some sort of a shock win. Maybe Kane's gonna win. But um, but no, this wasn't very good. Not very good at all. It was only 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Like basically all they did was a few grappling moves, and Kane does like this kick. He kicks Brock to the ground. He starts doing like ground and pound on Brock, and then Brock catches him with a Kimura, and you think, oh no, Kane's gonna get out of it. Like he's gonna get out of it, and then all of a sudden, ding 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 ding. Yeah, it's a 2 minute match, and what a letdown, man. I don't understand this. They hyped this up for so long, didn't they? Like with Kane coming out challenging Brock, like all the different segments on SmackDown and Raw between Brock and Kane. Like it was gonna be like a big massive rematch from their UFC match 9 years ago, and this was the payoff. Bit really bad. I mean, maybe they just wanted to protect Kane because he's still very green in the ring, but still, they could have done a bit more than this. They could have done no suplexes, no F5s. Kane hardly did anything apart from that kick and the ground and pound thing. That was it, and a few grapple moves. That was it. This is your debut for Kane Velasquez. I mean, you've buried him. I mean, he looks shit. How'd you build him up from this? And apparently he's signed a 3-year deal. So how are they gonna? Oh man, I don't get it. And then because Brock wouldn't let go of the Kimura, Rey Mysterio whacks Brock with a chair, and Brock just doesn't sell it and throws Rey out the ring, and then he F5s Rey, then he F5s Kane onto the chair, then Rey starts whacking Brock again with the chair, and Brock leaves the ring, and maybe we're setting up a Rey Brock thing here, because it looked like Rey was pissed. He was like, God, come back here, come back here. So maybe we're gonna get an ultimate underdog storyline with Rey and Brock for Survivor Series. Maybe. I don't know, but yeah, but Cain Velasquez, I feel like that match was really overhyped and really under delivered. Wow, it could have been like at least 5 minutes longer, at least, and they could have given Kane more moves. But fucking hell, they buried him. Poor Cain Velasquez. I feel bad for him. He must be getting paid a lot of money to be made look like an idiot like that. But apparently, hopefully, his next match he looks a lot better. And then we got a match which unfortunately I didn't watch. I just didn't have enough time. But I played it. It was the longest match of the night, 32 minutes. We had a 9-team tag team turmoil match for the WWE World Cup with 9 tag teams. I'm not going to say them all. I didn't get to watch it, sadly. I probably will go back and watch it later today, but I know who won. 32 minutes, and the last two, I believe, were the OC and the Viking Raiders, and the OC won. I mean, fair enough. I'm happy with this. Well done to the OC. I think they needed something badly after getting jobbed out after losing the Raw tag team belts. I mean, they deserve better. They've always deserved better. Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson. They've never really got anything much, have they? But at least they've got this. It was a good match. 32 friggin' minutes. I mean, I need to go back and I need to go and watch it. And yeah, the last two were the OC and the Viking Raiders. So fair enough. bit surprised the New Day went out pretty quickly. Well, not quickly. I think they got eliminated by the OC, didn't they? The New Day. But yeah, really thought the New Day were going to win, but no. So yeah, fair play to the club or the OC. They've gotten back up. They've got a big rub there. So yeah. And then another match unfortunately I haven't seen yet. I just haven't had enough time, but I'm gonna go back and watch this. Mansour beat Cesaro in about a 12.5 minute match. From what I heard, it was really good. Well, of course it was going to be good. Mansour and Cesaro, come on. I mean, both of these guys are amazing workers. And from what I heard, the Saudi crowd were really into it, of course, because Mansour's their hero, the Saudi Arabian heritage, of course. And yeah, from what I heard, Mansour won when he countered. He countered some of Cesaro's moves into a powerbomb. 1, 2, 3, big pop from the crowd. I saw the end. And he cuts a big passionate promo again, just like he did at Super Showdown to the Saudi fans. Mansour, they all love him. So yeah, I can't wait to see Mansour again at the Saudi show next year, because that's what he's only allowed to wrestle on the Saudi shows apparently. Yeah. And then on to a match which I did see, which was a bit of a letdown too. Yeah, but the two big matches of the night, they both were a bit of a letdown. So we got Tyson Fury going up against Braun Strowman. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this wasn't great. It was not a great match. I don't want to be too harsh here, because Tyson Fury, he's only had a few weeks to train. He's not. I said this in my prediction video. He's not a wrestler. He's only had a few weeks to train, so he's gonna be a bit not gonna look great. Braun's gonna have to carry him through a lot of this match, and that's essentially what happened. They were Fury wasn't selling very well. He was like awkwardly bumping on the mat. He couldn't bounce off the ropes properly. It didn't look very good for Fury. I mean, yeah, I feel like for all the hype, all these interviews he's had about, oh, I'm gonna be great, this is a great, but it wasn't great. I really feel like he should have trained longer, to keep it a secret, and then maybe we have this match at WrestleMania. I feel like the Scott was just too soon, because Fury, as much as I like Fury as a boxer, brilliant boxer, just he didn't look great here. I'm not gonna lie. And Braun had to carry him through a lot of the match, and then the finish was a bit weird. So yeah, Tyson Fury, boom, he hits Braun with a right hook off the ropes, and Braun proper sells it. Like, and Braun's just like proper knocked out. Fury's like, yeah, and then Braun's trying to get back in the ring, but he's too dazzled from getting knocked out, and then he can't get back in the ring in time, and ding 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 ding, the bell gets rung, and Tyson Fury wins via countout. Yeah, not great. I don't think this was a very good match, to be honest. I feel like both of the main matches that were hyped up, Kane and Brock, was a letdown, and I feel like this wasn't great either. I feel like both of these matches got really overhyped. Like they're both on the poster, and I feel like the rest these two matches probably the weak point of the whole card. Everything else on the card was more or less really good, good to really good. So yeah, I just think those two matches brought it down, which were the matches you hyped up the most. Yeah, but Fury, fair enough, it's a one-off for him, but my God, that has got to be the easiest $40 million he's ever gonna make. He didn't have, whatever. It's something for him to do, but I feel like just get back to boxing, mate. It didn't really work out unless he's gonna train, come back maybe for WrestleMania. He's gonna train better, but yeah. And Braun, where do we go from here for Braun? I don't know. He really is the new Big Show, isn't he? Yeah. And then we got the singles match for the WWE United States Championship. Yes, Humberto Carrillo challenging AJ Styles with Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson. I didn't get to see a lot of this match. I did see some of it though. I saw the ending. It was a very good 12.5 minute match. Humberto Carrillo, fucking hell, man. That guy's going to get a big push. I mean, he is getting a big push, but fucking hell, he's so talented. And it was great. I mean, this was a very good 12.5 minute match. Humberto Carrillo, he got quite a few near falls. Even the Saudi crowd, who were quite quiet, were getting into it a little bit. But unfortunately, it ended with Styles, after a very hard effort from Humberto Carrillo, hit AJ Styles, boom! Phenomenal forearm, or I think it was a start touch. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, AJ retains, as I thought he would, but yeah, I do think this feud isn't over. I do think Humberto Carrillo is probably going to get maybe one more chance. Maybe at Survivor Series, but they might just do champion versus champion at Survivor Series. I don't know. But yeah, good match, very good match. And then we got a match which broke ground. It was defining, yes, we got the first ever women's match in Saudi Arabia. Yes, finally, they're going to let women wrestle. It was a big thing. This got announced on the day. We had Natalya and Lacey Evans. I mean, they couldn't have picked a better match for the first match in Saudi Arabia. We could have had a Becky and Charlotte match or one of the four horsewomen, but no, you had to have Natalya and Lacey Evans, who've been feuding for weeks, if not months. Yay! But anyway, let's not forget, it's not about that, is it? It's about the fact that women are wrestling in Saudi Arabia, and they kept focusing on all the women in the crowd, like how it's a big thing for them. And basically, it was funny what they had to wear. That basically they couldn't show any skin, so Lacey Evans had to wear like trousers and a t-shirt and all that. And same with Natalya, they couldn't show any skin apart from the face and the hands. And it was a fine match. It was only 7 minutes, not a lot to talk about here. And Natalya won with a sharpshooter, to quite a big pop too. So fair enough to them. I mean, obviously the Saudi Arabian crowd, most of them were happy to see the women wrestle. I was worried they were going to get a bit. Some of them were going to boo them, but no, it was a big pop from the Saudi Arabian crowd, and yeah, good little moment. Although, yeah, fair enough. I'm happy for Natalya, and it's the first ever women's match in Saudi Arabia, so it's a big thing for both of them. Yeah, cool. Then on to a match which was good. It was good. It was fun. We had a 10-man tag team match. Of course, we had Team Flair versus Team Hogan. Of course, Team Flair was all the heels. Team Flair was all the faces. Team Flair was all the heels. Team Hogan was all the faces. And it was a good match. Good match. All guys got time to shine. You all know who the participants were. I'm not going to read them all out. You'll know who they all were. Very good match. Everyone got time to shine. I'm not going to say too much about this match because I just want to get to finishing out. And it ended. The weird thing was though, it ended with Roman. They were outside the ring, and Roman hits a spear on. I think it was on McIntyre or Corbin. I think it was Corbin, and yeah, he hits 1, 2, 3, and that ding ding ding, and the bell rings, and I was like, hang on, I could have sworn this was a. Hang on, I could have sworn this was a 5-on-5 elimination match, but no, Roman pins Corbin, ding ding ding, and the match is won. But I was like, oh, it's a 10-man tag team match. Oh, right, okay. I thought it would have been better if it was a 5-on-5. It would have been like a bigger thing. But no, one pin, one win for the whole team. Okay, and Team Hogan wins like I predicted they would. The faces go over. It was a fun match though. 19 and a half minutes. It was a really fun match, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, fair enough. And on to the main event. This is what I've been waiting for. The main event, yes. So, yes, we had Seth Rollins defending the Universal title up against the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Yes, in a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Universal Championship. And the match could not be stopped for any reason. And, look, before I get to the finish, let me just say, really good match. I really liked this match. This was so much better than the Hell in a Cell match. So much better. Oh, the Hell in a Cell. This was way better. The Fiend got to get way more offense in this time. There was no dominating performance by Seth. It was much more even. There were way better spots. It was longer, and there was a conclusive finish too. It was just it was an absolute 21-minute brawl between both these guys. Both guys got some big spots. So let me just say what mainly happened in this match, because there were some big things. So early on, Wyatt hits a Sister Abigail on Rollins and puts him through a table. Rollins kicked out. Then Rollins, I think he attacked Wyatt with a ringside with a steel chair, knocking him down on one of the announce tables. And then when Rollins, he tried to do a flying elbow drop from the top, Wyatt pushed Rollins off the top rope into like these stacked up tables. That was awesome. And then they went and fought in the audience for a little bit. That was pretty cool. I think Wyatt hit another Sister Abigail. Rollins kicked out, and it was great. It was very even. Rollins was still hitting loads of his moves. The Fiend was still getting up, not selling them, which was great. And the Fiend was getting more offense this time. He wasn't getting dominated like he got a Hell in a Cell. And then they went up to Then they went up to the entrance ramp for a little bit, where Rollins hit a bunch of curb stomps. I was at a point I was like, but I'll get on to the ending. At a point I was like, well, I knew what was going to happen. See, I knew what was going to happen. I wasn't getting nervous. So Rollins hit a bunch of curb stomps on Wyatt, kicked out each time, And then in the end, Rollins hit a super kick on Wyatt, and Wyatt, wow, he went off the stage, all these sparks. It was great. And then Rollins is like looking for Wyatt, trying to find him, and there's like all this debris, and then one of the sparks, well, it doesn't hit that way. Rollins sells it like it did, and he's like, and he sat there like that. And then we get this great visual. Rollins is like that, and then we get the Fiend just like standing up behind Seth, and the crowd are like, yes! And then the Fiend hits the mandible claw on Seth, and then he hits his sister Abigail. 1, 2, 3! Yes! 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 So the Fiend Bray Wyatt is your new Universal Champion! Yes! I'm so fucking happy. Oh my god. That the Fiend is our Universal Champion. Unfortunately, I couldn't enjoy it in the moment because I'm sorry, Callum, but you're my mate. I love you, but my mate Callum, he ruined it for me. I was in work and he sent me a message of the Fiend with the Universal title going, Adam, you got what you wanted, and I was like, dude, I'm at work, you know that. And I was like, so this match got spoilt for me. So I knew the Fiend had won before I even saw the show, and it pissed me off, man. So I was watching this whole match knowing the Fiend was going to win, and I just wish Callum hadn't told me the Fiend was going to win, because I would have been so much more happy. But I was watching the match like, let's just get to the Fiend winning. So I'm just, whatever. Just do not do that again, Callum. When you never come not do a prediction video with me ever again. But anyway, really happy the Fiend won. So fucking happy. Oh my god, it saved him. It really has, because he was really faltering in the Seth Rollins feud. I mean, they killed so much of his momentum at Hell in a Cell. And this was the only finish they could have done. I was so worried that Seth was just going to pin the Fiend clean and that was it. But no, the Fiend won, and I'm so happy. And then we got this amazing shot of the Fiend just with the title like that. Like, all the lights. Oh, it was great. And I really do hope they give the Fiend a good run with the Universal title. Give him a few months with the belt. Have him hold it to WrestleMania. That's how long you can keep it on him for. Keep him as this unbeatable monster for all the way to WrestleMania with the Universal title. I do not want them to botch this like when Bray Wyatt won the WWE title in 2017, and they botched that, didn't they? But they better not botch this with the Fiend. So I am very interested to see where this is going to go now into Survivor Series. Are we going to get the Fiend versus Brock, or is it going to be a triple threat with Adam Cole? Because I heard it's going to be NXT as well. So are we going to get NXT involved in Survivor Series too? So are we going to get Adam Cole, Bray, and Brock that in a triple threat? Oh my god! Please, that'd be so fucking great. But yeah. So anyway, the Fiend is the Universal Champion. I'm so happy. But do not spoil that again for me ever again, Callum, or you never come back on it. But yeah, guys, that was Crown Jewel. I thought it was a semi-good show. It was a lot better than Super Showdown early this year, and I think it was a lot better than the Crown Jewel last year. And I think it was on par with the Greatest Royal Rumble, apart from the Brock and Kane match, which was shit. Fury and Strowman wasn't great. But I thought everything else on the card was either just good or really good. So everything else on the card was good, or very good. Like the main event was brilliant. So I'm so happy the Fiend is Universal Champion. It cheered me up so much. On Halloween as well, it was perfect. So yeah, guys, the era of the Fiend has begun, and you all had better do one thing, and that is let me in. I'll be back probably in a few days with my my KSI and Logan Paul 2 prediction videos, because the fight for that's coming up next weekend. That's going to be a big fight, so I want to do my prediction video for that. So I'll see you all in a few days for that. Till then, guys, bye.